Hold on to your hats, folks, because the universe is bigger than big. It's mind-blowingly massive. How massive, you ask? Well, get this. There are estimated to be around 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. That's right, trillion with a T. Each of these galaxies is a swirling city of stars, planets, gas, and dust. They come in all shapes and sizes, from elegant spirals to massive ellipticals. Now you might be thinking, 2 trillion? That's just, whoa. And you'd be right. It's a number so large it's hard to even fathom. It means that our own galaxy, the Milky Way, is just one tiny speck in a cosmic ocean of galaxies. It's enough to make you feel small, right? But don't despair. It's also incredibly exciting. Think about it. With so many galaxies out there, the possibilities for other worlds, other suns, and maybe even other life are practically endless. And that brings us to our own corner of the universe, the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is a barred spiral galaxy. Picture a giant flat disk with spiral arms reaching out from a central bar. It's about 100,000 light-years across, and yes, we're just a small part of it. Our solar system sits about 2/3 of the way out from the galactic center in one of those spiral arms. Now, within the Milky Way, there are hundreds of billions of stars. That's right, billions upon billions of stars, each with its own story to tell. Some are massive and burn bright but live fast and die young. Others, like our own sun, are smaller and burn steadily for billions of years. And around many of these stars we're finding planets, lots and lots of planets. In fact, astronomers now estimate that there are likely more planets than stars in the Milky Way. That's a whole lot of potential real estate out there. But of all the planets we know of, there's one that holds a very special place in our hearts and our telescopes, Earth. Let's talk about our very own star, the Sun. This big ball of burning gas is the reason we're all here. It provides the light and heat that make life on Earth possible. Right now, the Sun is in its main sequence, happily fusing hydrogen into helium in its core. It's been doing this for about 4.6 billion years, and has another 5 billion years or so to go. But don't worry, the Sun's story doesn't end there. In about 5 billion years, it will start to run out of hydrogen fuel in its core. When that happens, it will expand into a red giant star, engulfing Mercury, Venus, and maybe even Earth. Talk about a bad day at the beach. But even then, the Sun's story won't be over. It will eventually shed its outer layers, leaving behind a small, dense core called a white dwarf. This white dwarf will slowly cool over trillions of years, eventually fading into a faint ember in the vastness of space. The Sun's life cycle is a reminder that even stars are born, live, and eventually die. It makes you appreciate the preciousness of our time here on Earth. As far as we know, Earth is the only planet in the universe that harbors life. It's a pretty special place with its liquid water, breathable atmosphere, and just the right temperature for life as we know it. But Earth's habitability isn't a given. It's a delicate balance. We're seeing the effects of climate change right now, reminding us that our actions have consequences for the planet. It's a sobering thought that the only planet we know of with life is facing challenges that we ourselves have created. But it's also a call to action. We have the power to change our ways and protect our planet for future generations. But what if, despite our best efforts, Earth becomes uninhabitable? That's where the search for life beyond Earth takes on a whole new urgency. We need a backup plan, and luckily scientists are already on the case. The search for life beyond Earth is heating up, and for good reason. We're looking for signs of past or present life on Mars, exploring the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, and even listening for signals from intelligent civilizations light years away. 2 places in our own solar system hold particular promise: Mars and Europa. Mars, our red neighbor, was once a warmer, wetter world. Today, it's a cold, dry desert, but there's evidence of water ice beneath its surface, and maybe even liquid water underground. Europa, a moon of Jupiter, is covered in a thick shell of ice. But beneath that ice, scientists believe there's a vast global ocean that could potentially support life. These are just 2 of the many places in our solar system that could hold clues to the origins of life, or even harbor life itself. But even as we search for new homes among the stars, we must remember that Earth is our only home for now. It's up to us to take care of it.